A Christmas Carol, brought to you by IBM, will continue in a moment. Professionals provide special care to people all through the year. IBM is proud to provide products, services, and technology to help them help others.
I thought I was hearing things. There's my IBM salesman telling me that we need a special piece of equipment that IBM doesn't even make, but offering to get it for me anyway, and to integrate it with what we already have. Ooh. So I asked him, hey, what's the story here? The story is that IBM is telling its people to solve problems, not just sell hardware and software. This is not the IBM I thought I knew.
You want to start small, but think tall. That's your plan with computers that can grow along with you. How are you going to do it? Well, you're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You want to network up and network down. Share information with other towns. A well-organized team. Well, that's your dream. How are you going to do it? How? You're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You want to juggle 10 things all at once and still have time to break for lunch. Oh, in your business, you got a bottom line mission. You got to rise above all the competition. How are you going to do it? Easy. You're going to PS to it. The solution is IBM. The solution is IBM.
Every 500 years or so, an exceptional printer comes along. Introducing the IBM laser printer with a revolutionary design that will make it the new standard for years to come. The IBM laser printer. Suddenly, nothing else measures up. In redefining the laser printer, IBM made it 33% smaller, with 60% fewer parts than the old standard. Could that be the reason it's also 25% faster? The IBM laser printer. Suddenly, nothing else measures up.
There's evil in the air.
I saw my own death.
As the ultimate assassin moves in for the kill.
Who's gone up there to die?
Beauty and the Beast, Wednesday.
If we remember where we've been, it can help us get where we're going.
A Year with Andy Rooney, 1989, Thursday.
It's a major national event as entertainment's hottest stars pay tribute to 5 outstanding American artists. The 12th annual Kennedy Center Honors, Friday at 9.
This is CBS.
I put off telling him as long as I could.
We had just gotten married.
That I'd lost my wedding band.
We looked everywhere.
It was gone. I'd never felt so terrible in my life.
But since I bought it with my Citibank Visa, I got it replaced. Free.
At Citibank, almost everything you buy with our card is insured at no extra cost.
I was so
relieved.
relieved.
Never thought the credit card you used could be that important.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
They predicted a gloomy year for everyone. But they didn't count on Mazda, with cars and trucks engineered to feel just right. Now Mazda is racing toward an all-time sales record, with record-setting deals that can save you up to $1,000 now. So come get a record-setting deal at the Mazda Race to the Record. At your local Mazda dealer now.
If you're a sports fan in Gary, you'll find all the action on Channel 2. In Waukegan, they've got sports on tap at 10. We're a winner in Wheaton most any night. And we're as good as gold in Berwyn, too. More and more people are turning to Johnny Morris, Howard Sudbury, and Rich King for all the hometown sports. The 10 o'clock news on Channel 2. So tomorrow comes as no surprise.
Tense moments for some United passengers. Details at 10 on Channel 2 News.
A Christmas Carol starring George C. Scott and Susanna York continues. A Christmas Carol, brought to you by IBM, will continue in a moment. Dedicated people everywhere make businesses run. IBM is proud to provide the tools and to wish the people who use them the best of the season.
I never understood some of these computer companies. You call in their service people, and they give you an attitude. If I had even a couple of pieces of somebody else's equipment anywhere in my organization, they acted like I made a terrible mistake. The problem always seemed to be in the other guy's equipment. But that's all history now. I just signed a new agreement with IBM. They've taken full responsibility for servicing all my computer equipment, no matter whose name is on it.
You got to juggle 10 things all at once and get them done right, get them done before lunch. How are you going to do it? Well, you're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You can do things with micro-channel that other computers just can't handle. You got an edge in power and speed. You're a forward thinker. Yes, indeed. How are you going to do it? Easy. You're going to PS to it. The solution is IBM.
Every 500 years or so, an exceptional printer comes along. Introducing the IBM laser printer with a revolutionary design that will make it the new standard for years to come. The IBM laser printer. Suddenly, nothing else measures up. This is how easy it is to collate a mailing on the new IBM laser printer. And how easy is it to collate with the leading laser printer? Probably now isn't the best time to ask. The IBM laser printer. Suddenly, nothing else measures up.
You wish your data were better directed, that all your departments were interconnected. How are you going to do it? Well, you're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You want to network up, network down, exchange information with other towns. When you're all linked up, you can share ideas from bottom to top. How are you going to do it? I'll tell you. You're going to PS to it. The solution is IBM.
And now A Christmas Carol, starring George C. Scott, continues. A Christmas Carol, brought to you by IBM, will continue in a moment. Today, as all year through, IBM can solve problems, providing solutions not just for large and small business, but for your personal business as well.
Used to be when your computer company hooked up your new system, it could slow down your department for weeks. Half your people would be scratching their heads wondering how to use it. Then, IBM came along with an easy-to-use system called the AS400. Got any questions about this computer? You just ask the machine. And the thing I love most, a split second later at the bottom of the screen, it says, it's searching for the answer. Aren't we all?
Tidal wave hits Oklahoma classroom. Sophomores climb Mount Everest.
This is the highest mountain peak in the world.
IBM is helping teachers teach and bring subjects to life with courseware developed with teachers for teachers. Courseware that complements a teacher's curriculum from kindergarten through high school.
5-year-old writes life story.
Now available in paperback. Oh, I love this. This is great. A life with pictures.
High self-esteem. I just feel so good about me.
It's more exciting now.
My goal is to learn to read.
My daughter caught on that I couldn't read, and then once she brought it to my attention, I was willing to do anything to try to get my education.
Here in Columbus, Ohio, and in classrooms across the country, an innovative IBM system called PALS is teaching adults to read.
You touch the screen, and the computer talks to you.
This is a snake.
Then you write it. Then you type it. Then something wonderful happens. You are reading.
I feel if I get my reading ability and get me a better job, that's my goal, just to try to go farther.
I can go into a restaurant, and I can order just what I want, because I can read now, and that makes me happy.
I don't think there is a word for the way I feel about it.
She's a new mom.
And now, the conclusion of A Christmas Carol, starring George C. Scott and David Warner. And So ends A Christmas Carol, a story for all times, for all places. The people of IBM around the world thank you for joining us.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Muchas felicidades.
Buon Natale a tutti. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Feliz New Year.
Feliz Natal.
A very Merry Christmas to you all.
Don't eat too much.
A healthy New Year to you all.
A Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
To learn more about Charles Dickens and Christmas, the Library of Congress suggests these books. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, Charles Dickens, His Tragedy and Triumph by Edgar Johnson, Christmas Customs Around the World by Herbert H. Wernick. These and many other interesting books are waiting for you in your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
What are you going to do when Monday Night Football is over?
CBS for trading our bucks for your yacht.
Our 49ers for your one-liners. Our Boomer for your humor.
Monday Night Football withdrawal, an American tragedy, but there is a cure.
Watch the Monday Night Comedies on CBS.
This is CBS.
Straight ahead on Channel 2 News, Panama's ousted leader turns himself in, asking for asylum from the Vatican Embassy in Panama City. And here in Chicago, a real-life Grinch breaks into a community center and steals some presents for family and friends. Also tonight, a scare for some United passengers flying from Chicago to the West Coast. We'll tell you what happened. And on this Christmas Eve, Pope John Paul II celebrates the birth of Jesus. Those stories and the Christmas morning forecast, next on Channel 2 News.
What are you doing, Sam?
You are getting sleepy.
What?
You will now call Kraft macaroni and cheese. Kraft cheese and macaroni.
'Cause it's the cheesiest. Yeah.
Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner has more cheese than anyone else. That's why it's the cheesiest.
You'll hand over your cheese and macaroni. I was this close.
Kraft cheese and macaroni, the cheesiest.
There's one more gift you haven't opened yet, and it's from me to you. I got a feeling you're going to like it.
It's a special party with special friends.
I know you're sleeping, but don't go to bed.
Stay up with the magical David Copperfield, the delightful Ed Begley Jr., and the legendary Nancy Wilson.
Welcome to the Love Train.
Share a very Merry Christmas on the next Arsenio Hall Show.
Monday at 11:30 on Channel 2.